If you click this video, you're struggling to get your natural hair right, just like I have in the past. And so I'm going to do my hair now, just like wash my hair, and I'll just show you how I do it and how it's been working for me. This is the routine that's worked for me. It's sustainable, very minimal effort, and very less complicated. So yeah, welcome back to another hair care video. I feel like it's been a while. Let's just get into it. I start by moisturizing the hair. I use a spray bottle and this not on my watch detangler and leave-in conditioner from Auntie Jackie's. I've used it. I think this is the most repurchased hair care products that I have. Yeah, it works. I use it as a detangler and as a leave-in conditioner as well. So I will pour some of that in here. That's enough. And I'll fill it up with water and moisturize my hair. The biggest struggle I had with my natural hair, by the way, this rubbish has been here for almost 3 months. Thank God for weeks, right? So, but this is what I usually do. I just make sure that the hair is drenched in water and conditioner. I could have just done water, but I think mixing it with the conditioner makes it softer and manageable, and that's the biggest issue with natural hair, being able to manage it, because we know how it is. It's matted, sometimes it's tangled, and I think that's the natural orientation of our hair, especially black people. It's naturally tangled and coily and curly, and sometimes you want to make it straight, and that's where the problem is. It doesn't have to be, straight. It's not straight. It's coily. It's, how do I put it? Yeah, everything is just jammed together, and that's the natural orientation of the hair. When you try to, you know, disorient the natural way that the hair is, that's when it starts to give you problem. Like, just leave it alone. That's all I can say about natural hair. Just leave it alone. Minimal effort, minimal manipulation, and accepting that that's your hair texture and hair type. I don't want to use the hair type, but like that's your natural hair, kind of helps. So for me, the only thing that really made a difference was understanding how to keep the hair moisturized and embracing its natural state and texture. My hair is high porosity, and I know there are so many, different types of hair classification that you'll find online, but honestly, porosity is the only thing that I think matters, and not hair type. Whether you're 4A, B, C, D, E, F, G, doesn't matter. You have to wash your hair, you have to condition it, and you have to style it and manage it. And the core is moisturizing your hair properly. Because once your hair is moisturized, it will thrive in its natural state with its natural coil or curl pattern. And so yeah, hair type for me doesn't really matter, but the porosity does, because the porosity tells you the kind of, or the way you should moisturize your hair. So if you're high porosity, your hair gets moisturized quickly, but it doesn't hold on to water. So, or it doesn't hold on to moisture, and then you have to moisturize it. It loses moisture, so it becomes dry. There's frizz and difficult to manage. Whereas low porosity hair, was it? Yeah, it takes time for it to hold moisture, but when it eventually does, it keeps moisture. So that helps the kind of moisturizers to use on the hair, if that makes sense. I think if you master this and know your hair porosity, it will be easier for you to manage it. You know what kind of oils you should use, and it doesn't even have to be that complicated. For me, it's high porosity. I lose moisture quickly, so I use heavier oils like castor oil. Period. There are even brands that make it easier for you, and they tell you this oil is for high porosity hair and this oil is for low porosity hair. Miel is one of those brands. And if you could just get oil that works for high porosity hair, that is, lightweight, thick and locks in moisture, fine. For low porosity hair, you want to use maybe something that is more lightweight. But yeah, just, I'm not an expert, but I think that that's what works for me, and that's what helps me manage my hair. So when I'm about to undo my hair. And this is the point where many people kind of start feeling like, "Ah, what should I do? Should I just shave the hair?" Because undoing your hair is a lot. Figuring out what to do with the hair is a lot. When your hair is done and out of the way, you can breathe. But once you're faced with the task of undoing your hair and figuring out what to do with it next, you just feel like, ah, I should have just shaved this hair and live my life. But for me, it's not a burden anymore. I use my detangler and conditioner, mix with water, I hydrate the hair. I undo the hair when it's damp and wet. It helps me manage it, and it just makes it easier to undo. After that, I get in the shower, shampoo it, I condition it with a lot of conditioner, and I detangle it using my fingers, and that's the end. That's basically what I'll be doing in this video. I've had this for a couple months. I think I've had this since November. I think I should get new twist or braids. I'm just going to be doing wash, condition, and then I'll put this back up in braids. It's winter and I'm not wearing my hair out because cold air damages my hair. So yeah, let's just get into the routine. Enough with the ranting.
To encourage you about God's sovereignty, here is John MacArthur to continue his series, The Doctrines of Grace. We have embarked upon a wonderful study of some very important. Undoing your hair is usually where you can either retain length or lose all of your hair. If you are not patient with detangling your hair with your fingers, if you're not doing it on damp hair, your hair is going to break like mad. So take your time. Using the water and conditioner really helps to soften my hair and make it easy for me to undo it. I just take my time and detangle it with my fingers. You have no business with a comb. Your natural hair doesn't need a comb. I think the comb is the perfect recipe to break your hair, except that you're trying to straighten your hair and wear maybe a blowout. You have no business with a comb. And shampooing my hair is just simple, basic. Applying the shampoo and massaging it, and just making sure that I massage my scalp and get everything clean. And I use a lot of conditioner. You can do a second detangling in the shower with the conditioner. Most conditioners come with instructions that tell you to apply the conditioner from the tip to the root, so just follow that. Use the conditioner generously, detangle your hair, make sure that your hair is soaking up all that conditioner, and you can undo the braid, detangle the hair with your fingers, and then braid it back up. That's what I do, and then I'll just put it in a shower cap to allow the conditioner soften and hydrate or moisturize my hair even further before rinsing off. Some people use detangling combs. I don't do that. It gives me headache. My fingers are enough.
Do my eyes look swollen? I think I need to sleep. So I rinsed out the conditioner after taking my shower. I let it sit in the shower cap for like 3 to 5 minutes. I just went ahead to take my shower, did my skincare routine, and I put this cap just to dry the hair. I don't want to use a towel to rub the hair because, guys, I love how my skin felt after using the eating hair after using the miracle conditioner. I bought the small size because I just wanted to try it out, but I think I'm going to go back for the big size. So my hair felt so smooth and moisturized. I don't know the word. I don't know the word to describe it, but my hair felt really good. I think I'm going to stick with it. So I use this cap to. I think the hair is not completely dry, but it's not dripping wet either, and that's what I need to put the. Oh gosh, what am I saying? This is how I need my hair to be to proceed with the last step, that is moisturizing. I don't want to use a towel to dry the hair because using a towel is just going to remove that moisture, that conditioner left in my hair. So in order to preserve that, I just use this cap to hold the water so it's not dripping. And yeah, that's it. It's not dripping wet, but it's very, very damp. And I'll just undo it and apply my moisturizer, which is oil. All these LOC, COL, too much hair jargon. I don't want to disturb my head with that one because I just no, it's too much for me. What I know is after shampooing and conditioning my hair is damp enough to apply my oil, and that's it. I've tried applying conditioner, leave-in conditioner, oil based, water based, and then moisturizer. It didn't work. I ended up with crust coming out of my hair. Like it was just bad. If you want to do all those steps, you have to start looking for products or ingredients that pair well together, so you don't end up with, what do I call it? Is it crust? Just it doesn't pair well, and when you put the products together, it leaves kind of like a cast, white cast or flakes. Yeah, the word is flakes on your hair. And so I don't want any of that. I don't even have the energy to start looking into ingredients and formulations and seeing what pairs with what. It's too much work for me. So this is what I do. I just leave the conditioner for a few minutes. It moisturizes the hair, and then I go in with my oil. Again, like I said, you need to know whether your hair is high porosity or low porosity, because it's going to tell you the kind of oil to use. For me, it's high porosity. As damp and moisturized as it is now, it may go really dry in the next couple of minutes or hours. So I use a thicker hair moisturizer oil, which is the castor oil. I've been using this Jamaican black castor oil for a very long time. I think since 2021. It works for me. I recently found this one from Miel. It's the rosemary mint scalp and hair strengthening oil. This one is for high porosity hair. They have one for low porosity hair, and it's explicitly stated that this is for low porosity hair. So that just kind of makes it easier for you. It just takes the stress off of your shoulder. Go buy it if you have low porosity hair, or you buy this one if you have high porosity hair. I'll just moisturize my hair. I'll use this one today. This has a shebe powder in it, and I've used shebe before. My experience with shebe, I don't want to make this video too long. Maybe we'll talk about it in the next video. But my experience with shebe was kind of a lot. Shebe is, I think it's an ingredient that works, but it's too much trouble. You have to put it in your hair, ensure that it doesn't touch your scalp, because once it touches your scalp, it itches like mad. It is like mad, and then you have to rinse it off, and the smell is not good either. This one is infused with shebe, and that's why I bought it, because the shebe is just sitting there and the oil is getting all the nutrients, whatever, the goodness from the shebe, and I don't have to deal with the powder and the flakiness and the residue. It's nasty. It's too much. So yeah, that's what I do. I'll moisturize my hair with the castor oil, and then I'll use the Miel mint oil on my scalp and on the roots, of the hair after I've styled my hair. So this is all. This is all. I'm going to do whatever I want to do now. If you want to style the hair, you want to wear whatever style you want to do, you can go ahead and do it now. And one last thing, once my hair is styled or braided or whatever, I'm going to do like the big chunky braids with the hair, because I'll be wearing wigs a lot. Like I said, it's winter. Once a week, not once a week, but like every other day, I just spray the hair with this clove infused water. This is the only DIY I have the capacity to do. So it's been sitting here for as long as ever. I just moisturize the hair with this water, and then once a week I wash the hair, or once bi-weekly I wash the hair and moisturize it with my lightweight oil. I just oil the scalp, and that's it. That's simply it. I also use the Davis Naturals golden drops. I like that one because it's infused with so many oils. I use it on my edges, I use it on my scalp, and it has helped my hair. I'm not the type of person who DIYs. I don't like DIY. It's too much. I don't have energy to buy fenugreek and rosemary and aloe vera and and then start infusing it and checking it every week. Just no, I don't. I'm best in paying for convenience. If you've already done the work for me and I have the money, I just pay for it. So I use that one. And so yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope this makes your own hair care routine easier. I know what it is like to struggle with your natural hair. I have struggled with it before, but yeah, keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's what works. Simple is sustainable, and if you're trying to do too much, you get tired. I'm telling you, even the influencers who are doing all this plenty step hair care routine, at some point they get tired. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll go ahead and style the hair. Well, not styling, I'm just braiding it, and I'll show you what it looks like.